Scorpio, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and find out what is happening in your world. Tell me about your past. You have a lot of major cards coming out. Yeah, a lot of major cards. So definitely going through something significant here, or have been, because it feels like you might be a little bit further along than some of the other signs that I'm picking up on, where they're kind of in the early stages of the journey. You're much further along. And it probably has to do with the fact that the ruler of your sign is the one that's kind of making a big deal in the universe right now. So Pluto is your ruler, and Pluto just moved into Aquarius. And so with that, major changes coming about, because Pluto is transformation. You're probably very familiar with that. You lean into it. And so this is going to be a very liberating kind of transformation. So looking here, bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. I actually got this for one of the earth signs too. So you might be dealing with an earth sign, don't have to be. But if you are, you're kind of on the same page from that perspective. I want to say it was Taurus, Ace of Pentacles. And so this would be the offer of a commitment, kind of those early stages. Let's see what can develop here, what can happen here. That actually makes a lot of sense for me, because Taurus and Scorpio are opposites on the Zodiac. And so that also might be significant for you. Either way, it is about kind of those initial stages. Let's see if we can have some sort of commitment here or something along those lines. I am seeing Temperance, so Sagittarius energy with the Six of Pentacles. But what I really love about this is the Temperance is about timing. It is kind of about that yin-yang balance. And that yin-yang balance is actually making you more open, more available, more generous with your time, maybe your money. This is a Pentacle card, but it's more about just being open and available to start something new here. And this is why I feel like you're a little bit further along than some of these other signs, because everybody else is kind of hitting that culmination point. But with Pluto being your ruler, you're flowing into this a little bit easier. You probably have been building up to this a little bit easier. So really positive for you. And what the universe wants you to focus on here is this Fool card energy. So this is this brand new beginning. This is Pluto in Aquarius. This is a 20-year cycle that we're in. We got a taste of it a little bit in 2023, but really it's picking up now, and it will continue to just gain in momentum. I am seeing in your past position this Star card. So this is Aquarius. So this is another reason why I feel like maybe you are in a better place. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You've healed from whatever needed to be healed. And that really made you open and available, and to really make this transition a lot easier for you, because this is Aquarius. Your ruler just moved into Aquarius, and now it's showing up in your past position. High Priestess is showing up in your strength position. And so you are all the water signs are. I pick up on this more specifically than anybody else. High Priestess, I usually do pick up as a Scorpio card. And it is because you are highly intuitive. And so you lean into that, okay, I'm going to trust my heart. I'm going to trust that things are happening the way that they're supposed to. I'm going to trust my instincts when it comes to whether or not that person's right for me, whether or not the situation is right for me. And that is your strength in this, is really just kind of going with the flow. Even though you are a fixed sign, you do tend to go a little bit easier than some of the other fixed signs. In your near future, I am seeing the Eight of Wands, and so this would be some sort of communication out of the blue. It feels a lot like you're going to be communicating with somebody. Don't know specifically what that's about, unless it's about that Ace of Pentacles energy, because I'm not picking up another person here. So let's see what else we get when I clarify. When I look at your external influences here, I am getting the Lovers, and I'm getting the Death card. So this is your card. This is also the card of Pluto. This is transformation. And so if you maybe haven't been fully ready to be in some sort of relationship, that's changing. And now you're coming to a place of trying to, and really working to call in somebody who is on the same page as you, wants the same things, same goals, same life dreams, that type of thing, same type of relationship goals. Let me be clear on that, relationship goals. Seven of Wands is showing up in your hopes or fears position. And so if you have been in this place of always having to justify your actions, justify your words, really kind of stick up for yourself, you're kind of done with that energy, or you want to be done with that energy because that's showing up in your hopes or fears position. So this is about you and what you're internally thinking right now. Your potential outcome, 5 of Pentacles. This probably has to do with the full moon that's coming up here in a couple of days, because this transition is pretty major for everybody. Not everything can be broken down right away, and it's just going to take time. But this 5 Pentacles is actually coming across as 5 days. And so the time between when Pluto moved into Aquarius and when the full moon in Leo happens, it's only a 5-day span. So this does feel like you are going to be letting go of whatever just isn't working for you. It's whatever is not working for you right now in this new life that you're creating for yourself. Let's get some additional details here. Tell me about Temperance with the 6 of Pentacles. Strength. So definitely Leo energy, a lot of fire coming through on this one, with the Leo card and the Sagittarius card both being here. But this indicates to me that you've taken a lot of steps. There's a lot of action that you have done on your part in order to put yourself in this better mindset, make yourself open and available. It did require some strength because it was stepping outside your comfort zone. With the Fool, I am getting the Queen of Pentacles. So focus on this new beginning, long-term beginning, Queen of Pentacles. That is that long-term, stable opportunity available to you. That Queen of Pentacles is actually coming across as you, male or female. It's just the energy of the card, where you're coming at this from a very mature standpoint, where you're really kind of establishing these long-term goals for yourself with the understanding of, okay, they're not all going to come to fruition overnight. What steps do I need to take now? And really coming up with that game plan in order to make what you want a reality. And so that's what I'm picking up on. And that's what the universe wants you to focus on. Tell me about the Star card. Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups, and then we had the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of that deck. So you are healing, and that healing has opened you up and made you available to be in a long-term relationship with somebody that opens up your heart space here with that Ace of Cups energy. With the High Priestess, I'm getting the Knight of Cups. So when it comes to love and your love interests here, trusting yourself, trusting that, okay, if there's somebody that's presented to you and you look at this person and you think, okay, there's a lot of red flags, you're going to listen to your intuition. Or if you meet somebody and you think, okay, this person could really go the distance with me, I could actually build some sort of future with this person, trust your instincts. And then move towards that person if that's the case, because that Knight of Cups energy is a movement card. With the 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Okay, yep, so I wasn't picking up on somebody else, but I am now. So that 7 of Swords is, it doesn't feel like you're communicating with somebody directly from the past, but what you are talking about is something that happened to you in the past, where somebody manipulated you or took advantage of the situation and really put more accountability on you for a relationship and all the flaws in it than the other person. So like, let's say you were in a relationship with somebody and they were gaslighting you, making you believe things that weren't true. And now you're at a point where you're ready to be open about that, talk to people about that and say, you know what, I was hurt by this person, or I was manipulated by this person, and I'm not gonna let that happen again. I do recognize those red flags when I see them. That's the type of communication you're having. With the Lovers, I am getting the 3 of Wands. And so it does feel like this was a long time coming, but it required you to go through this journey. What I love about this 3 of Wands in this deck is you can see the person going on the journey, climbing the mountain, going through. That's exactly what you've been doing. And now that you've come down the other side of the mountain here, that's when you become open and available, because that's the end of that healing journey. With the Death card, I am getting the 5 of Swords. So definitely transformation taking place. This is about putting the past behind you. This definitely feels like you're putting the past behind you. With the 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, so you definitely want to put behind you any kind of feelings of having to stick up for yourself on a regular basis and defend your actions, your words, all of those things. That Ace of Swords, you're ready to cut that out. You're ready to be done with that trigger. It's another indication that you're healed. When you don't respond to triggers that you used to have, you're healed. Five of Pentacles, Fool card. So there is going to be a release here during a full moon. It is holding on to maybe some sort of long-term belief that you've had about yourself or about the way that you view relationships. And what that's doing here is it's making you open and available for this Fool energy to come in. And so really the universe telling you to focus on your long-term goals here is preparing you to be ready to open to receive those long-term goals here. Once you release whatever it is that you're ready to release, whatever long-term beliefs you might have had about yourself when it comes to relationships. So Scorpio, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.